evening, lads and lasses. Welcome to the stream. I am Suave Beardson, as you all know. If you don't know, you ain't watching the program, and that's a problem. Anyway, I picked up Starfield last night. It was on sale for I think it's currently on sale till January 4th for like $48. Normally full price it's $70. And been a big fan of Bethesda games for quite a few years now. First Bethesda game I ever played was Oblivion, way back in the day when that came out, and then was a big fan of Fallout 3. Played that a lot. Played New Vegas, which it's not a bad game by far. Funny story behind that. The ending I got was really dumb, and I haven't played it since. And then Fallout 4 was good, and obviously, funny enough, just a week ago I wrapped up Skyrim playthrough. I had started on that game about 12 years ago when that game first came out. I finally retired that character, so this is the newest Bethesda game, and yeah, same. There's Grim in the chat, real MVP. I was interested in this game as soon as I heard it too. I heard about it as well. And finally getting a chance to sit down and play it. It's kind of hesitant to get into another gigantic RPG style game, but got some extra time right now. At least figure I could dip my feet in it and see if it's any good. So without further ado, let's get it started. Hi, Mrs. Suave. Thank you for thank you for stopping in. Hi. she's right there. All right, so let's start this new game. Oh, you're awake. Wouldn't that be some shit? So let's kick back, have a drink. I got me a Faygo Red Pop today. So May 7th, 2330. You do have special privileges and can see on the big screen. Graphically, it looks a lot better than Fallout or Oblivion.
Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady, go safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Sounds simple enough.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, I work in the Star Dock. Except with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
Yeah, and the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue. A shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself. Just no more unauthorized jumps in a house for room space, okay?
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives. Most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
Group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
Yeah, visually, this game looks really good. So far, anyways.
Okay, let's see what we've got. How are we on time?
A little longer. Grab some samples?
Always. But not...
Let me check out some settings here real quick. Audio. Okay, everything's at 100%.
You. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty, keep your breathing steady and never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
Yeah, because God forbid we drill on a rock with breathable atmosphere.
Know what I love about working in Freestyle Collective space? Fewer regs. A job like this in the United Colonies? Huh. Reams of red tape.
I wonder, like, I'm kind of surprised it. I mean, like, assuming this is like Skyrim, right? You get a little bit of story before you start customizing your character.
Ease up! Benning, if you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go!
Yeah, okay.
What do we say, Dusty? You make your cut, you get your cut. No exceptions. Come on, pick it up. Troy, what's the yield?
Minimal at this point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think? Stay the course?
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. Let's call this one tapped. Why don't you move over to that big vein we looked at?
Yes, ma'am.
That's one thing I'm really interested to see is the character creation in this game. Just see how it compares to, you know, some of the previous Bethesda games, because the character creation was always good, right? I mean, so far from what I've seen, just in the 5 minutes here.
You're up. Grab a cutter and mine what you can. Metal deposits are in that cavern. I'll shout out when I need you.
You know, the character models look pretty damn good.
You think we'll be done here soon?
Neat. It's a lot more efficient than a pickaxe, I think.
Busy. Got anyone else to bother?
You're ready, boys. Get back up here.
You got a few more digs to go before I feel like talking.
Come on. It's time. You're with me.
That's what it's looking like, eh?
Standard reading of clean break. Shut it down.
Let's go. Hella, get the readings.
Yeah, about that.
Problem?
Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings a problem.
I don't.
You don't?
What we're after, it'll read as an anomaly. That's what I was told anyway.
Okay, now you're starting to freak me out.
Relax. It's just another job. Come on.
We're getting close, I think. Yeah, everything is just... Lynn, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
Where is it, Hella?
Through there, I think.
Is it a dragon?
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come
Oh,
in.
fantastic. My turn?
Why would anything go wrong?
Would you shut up? Both of you do your jobs. Client is on his way.
Yeah, send the new guy.
Hey, don't look at me. I've done my part.
Yeah. Hold. L. There we go. It's either going to be like a Deathclaw, a dragon, or But, you know, it's classic RPG. I'm the only human being probably in this universe that can do anything. So send him.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Do you see anything? Dusty, snap out of it.
Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Here's where our character creation is. That is definitely not what I look like. That dude's got a pretty suave looking mustache. This is a good start. I'd say old Suave Beardson looks about like that. I'm a little heavy in the middle, but I ain't quite all tub. Just all muscle. Well, I have a pretty round head. And a fairly wide head. I had to, in order to get these glasses to fit right, I had to heat them up with a heat gun and bend them outward. I mean, look at this. Big head, bruh. Yeah, for sure. I'm just gonna get, you know, the basics, really. Dude's looking like Mick Foley. Okay, as usual, there's not really very many hairstyles to choose from that look halfway decent. Might go with the Mick Foley hair. That looks pretty suave. That fits the moustache. 29. Yeah, I can see it. Oh, I can't select like a different moustache. All this facial hair pretty much sucks anyway. So yeah, we're gonna go with that. Negative review on Steam. That's right. See, I don't know if I'm the only one really in this scenario, but whenever I play like an RPG for the first time, I always tend to end up just like making myself. Really? Like, the first playthrough, I always just pretty much base the dude off of myself. After a while, it's like, you know, if I do a second playthrough, then maybe I'll, you know, do something else. But the first playthrough, first go around, it's always based off of me. Oh, okay. Dude, the cat, a space kitty tattoo on his face. Fusroda? Space Bjorn. That's right. We actually have a little, like, astronaut-looking cone for the cats. And, so they have, like, you know, so they kind of... We have Space Kitty vibes around here, too. But yeah. Could definitely just put... Dude, I mean, like... I don't know, some of these look okay, but 90% of the time they just look like a high school desk. Oh, he's a miner, so let's add some dirt, I guess, right? Background. Beast Hunter, from the Ashta of Akila to the terramorphs that plague the whole of the settled systems, hostile alien life abounds. You've learned the skills to track them, find them, and take them down. Fitness, ballistics, and gastronomy. Access to brand new worlds means access to brand new ingredients. There's almost no limit to the delicious food and drinks a talented chef can prepare. That kind of sounds like me, because I'm a big fan of food. Doesn't sound like a miner, no, but fitness also ain't my game. But gastronomy, like eating new food, dude, like imagine like Martian spaghetti. Might be kind of lit. Combat medic. There's another one, chef. Gangster. Homesteader. File not found. I wonder if this would, like, give you a little bit more freedom to, like, choose some stuff later on. I feel like I would either fall into chef, explorer, or I guess what's peon, because that's pretty much all I've been in terms of a profession. You know what? I'm going to go with this one. This file not found. alien DNA. So I've got 3 traits to pick. Volunteered for a controversial experiment that combines alien and human DNA. As a result, you start with increased health and oxygen, but healing and food items aren't as effective. You own a luxurious, customizable house on a peaceful planet. Unfortunately, it comes with a 125,000 credit mortgage with Gal Bank that has to be paid weekly. You are deeply connected to the feelings of others. A people person, which I am definitely not a people person. You gain access to special Freestar collective dialogue options and better rewards from some missions given by the faction, but crime bounty towards other factions is greatly increased. Yeah, I'm right there with you. You've earned the attention of an annoying, adoring fan who will show up randomly and jabber at you incessantly. On the plus side, he'll join your ship's crew and give you gifts. That's hilarious. I feel like the only people that are going to... Yes, the adoring fan from Oblivion. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely that. Exerting yourself uses less oxygen when adventuring alone, but more when adventuring with other human companions. Definitely was not raised enlightened. Serpent's Embrace. You grew up worshipping the Great Serpent. Grav jumping provides a temporary boost to health and oxygen, but health and oxygen are lowered if you don't continue jumping regularly like an addiction. Okay. Your body has become acclimated to space. Health and oxygen are increased when in space, but decreased when on the surface. Occasionally, if you have crew trained in a certain ship system, that system will automatically repair itself to full health whenever it is damaged below 50%. Overall, crew costs twice as much to hire. Well, the game started off in 2,330, and I guess we'll just see what happens when I'm done with this. You've never acclimated to space. Health and oxygen are increased when on the surface, but decreased when you're in space. Someone put a price on your head. Okay, so I only need 1, I guess. And the rest are optional, so I guess, yeah, we'll do that, I guess. Okay. I'm going to call that good. There he is. Suave Beardson in Starfield. Name. Suave. We'll just go with Suave.
Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way. Then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened? It's our payday, that's what. Sooner we get it off our hands, the sooner it isn't our problem anymore. Huh. Well, you passed out, that's for sure. Everything else, probably just your brain playing tricks. Either way, we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Huh. Sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. Will be... Speak of the devil. Our constellation contact is on approach.
Wait, the Explorers group? Whoa. Thought they were kind of a joke. You don't look
Not
good.
a joke. You're just too young to know better.
Hey, I'm just saying they got a reputation. Hell, I bet half the crew here doesn't even believe they really exist.
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth exists, but it's still there. Same with Constellation.
Yeah, but come on. Exploring space? Who does that anymore? Ain't the space we've
How'd
already
they
got
sucker you to
complicated
join?
enough?
ball for the
Not to them,
fancy
apparently.
pamphlets?
All right, Dusty. Airlock. Put your helmet on.
Okay. Inventory. Oh, okay, there's my star map. Star map! Get your star map! What you know about them star maps? So there's the galaxy, huh? So, Altair. Looks like we got multiple different star systems. That's cool. So here's our level up screen. Okay. Alright, inventory. Can I go into the out now? You know, the one thing I kind of wish they'd fix in a lot of games is how the NPCs that you're supposed to follow move so damn slow. Negative review on Steam. NPCs walk too slow.
Barrett?
Man,
Been a long time.
yes it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Right here. The new guy found it.
That right. And everything went cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazal. And no, Barrett. Not cool. He passed out after the extraction. Woke up saying all kinds of nonsense.
Is that right, cowboy? Went on a trip, huh? Well, you could say that the infinite possibilities of the universe are full of everything but coincidences. All right. A little disappointing, not gonna lie, but reveling in the weird of space isn't everyone's idea of a good time. I get it.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Barrett, the scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
I really thought I lost them.
Barrett?
Optional. Grab a weapon. What else would I do? Well, that was fun. Just talk to him, be nice to him.
Can't believe the Crimson Fleet hit us.
Of course Barrett was being followed. Every time.
Now that was some fine work under pressure. You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now.
I didn't really see anything. I mean, I saw, you know, like it zoomed out and like showed a galaxy or some shit. That was like pretty much it. If you take me off this damn moon, sign me up.
You ever stare up at the stars at night wondering what's out there? Well, that's us. That's where we go. Hey, I wasn't gonna bring it up, but we don't exactly know what the artifact might have done to your head, and Constellation is really the only group qualified to help.
Oh no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but he's not some miner anymore, Lynn. Soon as he touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things. Don't you get it? You don't have a job here anymore. You're with those explorers now.
Sweet.
Like it or not. Just go, all right? Figure out what happened to you when you touched that rock.
Well, now that that's settled. Vasco!
I mean, I gotta be honest with you,
No
okay?
deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay?
You know, like Oblivion.
Indigo. Again. Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time.
Right? But like Oblivion, you've got the, you know, Oblivion gates and all that shit, and, you know.
Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions?
But in Oblivion, you've got the Oblivion gates and the Emperor, and basically, you know, having to find the heir to the throne and all that. Skyrim, you're the Dragonborn and all that kind of stuff. This one, it's like, what's the grand scheme here? What's the story? I touched a rock, and now I got to find out why. Negative review on Steam.
Technically, it's not even mine. Consider it a loan. Vasco will keep you on course. Besides, I'm making an exception since you can tell Constellation about that vision you had. That, my friend, is the million-credit question. And Constellation can find the answer. With your help. See, that's the problem with the settled systems. Too easy to take everything for granted. While everyone else is busy playing politics, we're the ones braving the unknown, charting the vastness of space. Without us, the galaxy is just a big room with the lights turned out. They're just following the loot, like pirates do. And I have something of a reputation as a loot collector. Come on. You really not at all curious about that light and music show you experienced? Why it only affected you? Because if you didn't notice, we've all been handling it since with no problem. The way I see it, Constellation needs that artifact, but they also need you. This mystery is only getting bigger each step we take. And you're part of it now. And Vasco, don't let him break my ship.
But yeah, and then, you know, Fallout 3, your dad just mysteriously leaves the vault. You know, Fallout 4, you know, you go into the, you know, the nuke blows up, you go into this vault, you find out your wife shot, kid's gone. Like, there's a pretty intense story going on in all these, and this one, I touched a rock. Little underwhelming start. But no, I'm really just nitpicking, honestly.
Up the ramp, Captain. I'll be in the external robotics bay. Captain, I assume you know how to fly a Class A starship.
Sure do.
As Barrett likes to say, it's as easy as learning to ride a bike.
The research lab lets you discover new crafting recipes by completing research projects. Each research project requires materials in order to make progress. The materials needed can range from a few raw minerals extracted from planets to organic substances extracted from alien creatures and plant life to manufacture components that can be made in an industrial workbench.
I will attempt to boost the shields, just in case there are any difficulties.
Well, get a hold of you know, Xbox Series Element OP and you'll be all set. It's really dumb. Like, I hate the fact that Microsoft bought Bethesda, though. It's like, I don't understand what you're gaining by limiting your player base. I really don't get that.
Shields ready. The rest is up to you.
Dude, I feel it.
Now that we are in orbit, it might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems, and we'll be on our way.
Oh, nice photo mode, though. Use left and right to select the ship system, up, down to allocate power. You can skip the tutorial by powering up all systems, including the grav drive. Now, I probably shouldn't do that.
Each system on a ship requires power. Allocating power is under your direct control. Let's go over the engines. Engines control our maximum speed. Try increasing and decreasing our relative velocity. A ship's engine has a sweet spot for better handling during turns. Draw your attention to the HUD. You'll notice a speed indicator in the lower left with a gauge that goes up and down as you adjust the throttle. Try to center the gauge so that it lines up with the center of the vertical bars to its right. Boosts can be engaged for temporary bursts of speed. Let's turn our attention to the shields. Try adjusting power to the shields. Notice more power increases their strength. Shields protect the ship from hull damage. Without a hull, but be vaporized. Shield health is displayed in the lower right. Hull damage is below it.
Oh.
You've proven an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear.
Oh shit.
We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective. If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile. The enemy shields are down, Captain. Ballistic weaponry excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline.
Boom.
Congratulations on surviving your first Starship assault, Captain. We should search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage. You will need to fly close to it before we can access the remains. Crimson Fleet ships are jumping into our location, Captain.
Where in the hell is this guy? Put some distance between this guy, maybe. See, now I'm just flying around and I can't even find the... There we go. Finally. Shit.
Aren't you from that explorers group? Don't they teach you to fly?
Took me way too long to find this dude.
Pulling up out here. Melt that.
The amount of
About time.
fleet hostility has been far more than anticipated. At this rate, the odds of continual assault from their ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete, a perfect staging area for pirates.
Alright. Travel. Barrett wants me to take the artifact to his colleagues in the Constellation. I'll have his ship, the Frontier, and his robot. So I need to go to Crete. Okay, so I'm here, I think, and I need to go here. It kind of is, but I feel like over time I'll get used to it. I don't know if I'm supposed to just, like, if I can just fly there, or... Yeah, it doesn't feel like I'm really going anywhere. There we go. Set course. Okay. So it seems like you kind of just, like, hang out outside the planet.
We have arrived in orbit. The abandoned facility with our Crimson Fleet captain is on the surface.
The planet view of the star map gives you information about the environment, lets you scan the planet for resources, help you discover key landing sites, rotate the planet until the Crete Research Lab map icon is in view, then select the map icon to land there. I don't know. It's like one of the things that I read that people were kind of like upset about, I guess. One of the main like negative points with this game is you can't just like fly to a planet and land on it. Like you have to basically like land on planets through menuing and all that kind of stuff. So it's like, I mean, yeah, it'd be cool to be able to just like fly and land without a loading screen and all that. But I also feel like doing so would be really difficult. I mean, like, you can do that in No Man's Sky, but No Man's Sky, I feel like, is way less, I guess, advanced than this game.
According to the scanners, the abandoned research facility is in this direction.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Captain, alien creatures are often unpredictable. Eradicate them. Be wise to search the enemy's remains for valuables.
I mean, it is a bit of a bummer, though, that, like, flying around in space, it just kind of seems like you're in a small area out, you know, on the outskirts of, you know, in orbit of the planet. It doesn't even really seem like you're orbiting the planet or moon or whatever. It just kind of seems like you're just there. And traveling from planet to planet looks like it's just going to be done in menus. You know, so it's like, I feel like, you know, yeah, it would have been nicer to do some of that. To be able to fly from, like, planet to planet. Or, you know, be able to land on it and all that kind of stuff. But, I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it too much right now.
Curious, these are United Colonies markings, but we are in Freestar Collective space. It then stands to reason that this was once a secret UC facility.
I like how you can still pick up, like, almost everything. The one thing I haven't quite figured out is how to crouch. Oh, that was a good shot. Let me see if there's anything in the options menu. Bindings. Jump, sprint, sneak. Sneak is the B button? Okay. Well, in my case, circle button. But that's helpful. Oh, that sounds comforting. Oh, shit.
Oh, man. That was the best. Classic United Colonies. Put something in a cave until it kills you. One more time.
I detect no suspicious activity in the area.
This ain't over.
Oh, I see you.
I can't see.
Ooh, I got a skill point.
Technically alive.
This dude don't look so good. Chunks Cola. Alright.
I'm detecting a safe nearby. We could make use of whatever is inside. Hide it.
Lock picking. Here we go. Fill in all the open slots in every layer to open the lock. Select a key and rotate it until it lines up with the gaps in the security layer. Slot the key to fill in the gaps. Each key can only be used once. Oh, I see. steroid-based performance enhancer designed to temporarily boost leg strength. Okay. Yeah, wipe yourself off. You're bleeding. Yeah. A little bit. Oh, I can wear one of the pirate spacesuits. That's neat.
You gotta be kidding me. The Frontier has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands?
What should I do here? Should I lie to him, attack him, or just talk to him and be nice to him? Be nice? I don't. These guys have been attacking my shit though. All right.
Oh, no. You see, maybe your colleague Barrett didn't tell you, but there's a bit of a legend surrounding that ship. That constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays, the loot from 100 planets, and it's going to be ours.
That statement is partially correct. The Frontier has been to many planets and moons.
You're not helping.
But the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
I don't care what kind of lies Barrett programmed that robot to say. We're taking that ship.
No, you ain't.
If he were here, Barrett would say he was proud of you for asking that.
The answer is no. You're not talking us out of this score.
To persuade a person, you need to make successful choices. Choices can range from kind words to distractions to threats. Each choice has a difficulty. The higher the difficulty, the greater the chance the choice fails, but the more points you'll earn when you succeed. You have a limited number of choices you can make, but you can never fail if your last choice succeeded. Okay, so you can trade ships if you want. The Frontier creaks when it turns anyways.
I'd like to think so. Don't give me that. I know that ship is stocked with loot. I'm not falling for that. Your ship is loaded, and we want it. I've heard enough out of you. Kill them!
Okay, here we go.
Protocol Indigo dictates that I am to return to the launch.
Shit.
Here to stop the Crimson Fleet from pursuit. Nothing more. In combat, there is a high likelihood of human death.
Shit. Oh shit.
In combat, there is often yells. I'm not sure why.
Got him.
Alert. The enemy has returned.
Nah, I don't want to fast travel back to my ship yet. I got people to take out. These guys are still shooting at me. Aw, damn it. I was gonna see if I could get on their ship. I think you can, but I didn't get to it fast enough.
Captain, to reach the launch, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
So I gotta go... Oh, there's still stuff on this planet I haven't checked out yet, because there's the research lab. I gotta go... Well, that's where I am. I gotta go way over here now.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Okay, so there's a mining outpost, New Atlantis, a science outpost. Alright, so I guess let's go check out an Earth-like planet, yeah? This looks like it could be cool. definitely gonna have. So far, I'm enjoying the game. I feel like story-wise, I mean, we'll see how it plays out. But just being able to check out different planets and explore different planets and stuff like that. I mean, the idea is cool enough for me to, you know. So far, I'm happy. So far, I feel like this is gonna be a fun game. Visuals are cool. The one thing is it always takes a while to get you, like, I keep pressing circle trying to bring up my menu because I think that's what it is in Skyrim. Like, this is going to take a while to get used to. Like, you know, skill points and stuff. All right, man. I'll be jumping on here shortly. I'm gonna probably be calling it a day myself here pretty soon, and I just wanted to get my feet wet in this game tonight, and I don't know, maybe tomorrow night or, you know, Thursday night or something while I'm off of work. If I got some time, maybe I'll dive into this game a little bit more. This might end up being a game I play off stream as well. It's a very good possibility. But thanks for hanging out for a while, Grim.
Scientist out in front of mast, staring at trees, sounds upset. Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
Talk to the scientist by the tree. That's descriptive. Why do I still have my helmet on, though? I feel like I don't need my helmet on.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District.
Well, that's a neat looking train.
One day, I'm gonna leave New Atlantis for good.
Aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power. We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been. Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation.
So I'm not wearing a space suit anymore? Okay.
Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside.
Oh, that's cool.
If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
This is like the last stage and lunar lander from the Apollo missions. That's pretty cool.
We'll play nice. Just a little friendly conversation, Sarah. That's all. We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
Indeed.
Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? I see. Bosco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point. Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, you expect us to believe in fairy tales?
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
Okay, so this is getting a little more interesting story-wise. So this artifact, apparently there's been multiple different... It looks like it's a piece of something, and there's been multiple pieces of it found, so...
Artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Interesting.
That's it. Just like the others. And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
The plot thickens.
Oh my God, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves that...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Country?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours? Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now. We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment. just like the rest of us. You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
All right. Sweet.
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the Eiffel.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else? I understand. You've been through a lot. Just let me know when.
I completely bypassed the scientist by the tree. Oh well. Talk to Noel about quarters, yeah.
That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noel. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact
Whoops.
to us. Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter is quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago.
Hope you've got your pen in
It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
I am at your service, Captain.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
How convenient. One room left just for me.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
Alright, my own place to stay. That's not something you get very, very often in RPGs right off the bat. Yeah, it definitely does take a while to get a house in most games. So at least just a flop spot is nice to have right off the bat. Moby Dick. Can I actually read that? There's a little bit of it. Call me Ishmael. Some years ago, never know how long precisely, having little or no money in my purse and nothing particular to interest me on shore, I thought I would sail about a little and see the watery part of the world. And so continues Melville's classic tale of revenge and obsession for a total of 341 pages. That's awesome. Well, this looks like it's going to be a good spot to call it a day. I was a little hesitant on picking up this game because of the mostly negative reviews that I've seen and things of that nature. I don't necessarily trust a lot of Steam reviews anyway. Most negative reviews on Steam are really fucking dumb. But so far, I don't hate it. This hour and a half has been fairly enjoyable. So, yeah, I guess we'll have to see what happens next time around. But I'm not sure if I'm going to stream this regularly or if this is just going to be a, thing here and there when I have time to do it. Not really sure. But so far, I give it a thumbs up right now in this hour and a half. But we'll see how it plays out long term. Until I see you next time, stay suave. Now, let's see here. Grim, he just started playing Uncharted 4, so we're gonna, instead of doing my normal outro, I'm gonna just raid him real quick. So, but until I see you again, stay suave and do follow me over here to the Grim Gamer, because he's doing some good stuff.